Alright, what is up, you guys? I'm chewing a wad of gum. Alright, just keep it there. Alright, so anyways, today we're going to talk about moon mysteries, because this is my 5th take of this video. Not today, but I had to take it 4 times last night, because the camera holder was full. It fell, like, 3 times. And then the last time before I just decided to give up and go to bed, it was when it said, we're sorry, you'd have 48.9 like megabytes, but you need 50 megabytes, and I was like, what? But anyway, yeah, I have school tomorrow, so that should be fun. Probably gonna be posting a video on the weekend, of that week, or possibly tomorrow, but I'm not gonna guarantee it, and if I'm too tired, that's what's gonna happen. I might have to post only once a week, because I'm not gonna have as much time typing up the script as I usually do, so maybe once a week. And I'm probably going to keep that promise, but it depends on the amount of work I have and just activities I got going on through school. So let's talk about moon mysteries. Whether our astronauts really went to the moon is beside the point. Someone is there and has been there for hundreds of years. One of the favorite conspiracy theories of recent years is that NASA faked the moon landings of the 1960s. The astronauts did not go on the did not land on the moon at all. The whole mission was created in a Hollywood studio. In fact, Hollywood even made a movie, Capricorn 1, to show how it was all done. Other conspiracy theorists point out that there are far greater mysteries on and about the moon than stressing over whether we really sent our astronauts there. What about the alien bases on the moon and their UFO knots? NASA whistleblower Richard Hoagland, a leading contributor of a controversial astronomical theories, charged the space agency with a conspiracy to cover up the discovery of ruins and various artifacts on the moon that would change the history of Earth as we know it. Hoagland claims to have unearthed a 1968 NASA commissioned report by the Brookings Institute recommended that any future discoveries of alien life be kept away from the public in order not to disturb the evolutionary flow of the 20th century civilization. Former astronomer Carl Sagan once theorized that if extraterrestrial beings had came to observe Earth, they would likely have established bases on the moon and have logically placed their main installations on the dark side to keep them safe from probing earthly eyes. Other researchers suggest that the alien bases are on the moon. They have probably been there for not thousands, if not millions of years. As early as September 7th, 1820, during a lunar eclipse, French astronomers reported strange objects separated by uniform distances, moving in straight lines with a military position away from the moon's surface. A similar procession of mysterious objects was seen on August 7th, 1869, during a solar eclipse with the sun's masking glare removed. In 1874, a Eastern European astronomer claimed that he had seen a dazzling white object traverse the disk of the moon, then leaving the surface and travel out to space. Sorry. In 1912, an English astronomer reported that he had seen an immensely black object about 250 miles long and 150 miles wide on the moon. He speculated that he might have sighted the shadow thrown by something colossal in size moving above the moon. And that same year, during a lunar eclipse, both French and British astronomers stated that they had witnessed something like a superb rocket shoot away from the surface of the moon. Sorry. The crater Aristarchus is the single brightest spot on the moon, and ever since Galileo began gazing at it with his telescope in 1610, observers have reported a wide variety of flares and lights issuing from that area. Plato, the darkest spot on the moon, has also been a popular area for changing light patterns to appear. Strange geometrical formations of lights, including luminous triangles and grids, have consistently manifested here. Lights that blink as if sending signals constitute a common lunar phenomenon. Okay. Take a breath. On October 20, 1824, a European telescope detected intermittent flashes throughout the night from the dark region near Aristarchus. Sorry. On July 4, 1832, the astronomer Thomas W. Webb observed a series of flashing dots and dashes suggested of Morse code. In 1873, after conducting an exhaustive study of the blinking lights on the moon, the Royal Astronomical Society of Britain issued the verdict that the coded lunar flashes were intelligent attempts by an unknown race on the moon to signal Earth. A peculiar facet of the blinking lights is that most of them occur in the northern hemisphere of the moon, suggesting that some UFO researchers that extraterrestrial beings, for some reason, found that area to suited their expansion. A very different claim is that the Russians are on the moon and that they are rather extraterrestrials, may have secretly been mining its resources for many years. On top of that, for some time, alleged U.S. Air Force veterans, insisting upon complete autonomy, swear that the United States and Russia established secret colonies on the moon in 1970. The exploratory teams discovered an alien base on its dark side. Alternative 3, a June 1977 British television production, the last in a series of special programs released by Science Reports, was simultaneously broadcast in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and much of Europe, with the frightening revelation that the major powers of Earth had abducted ordinary men and women since the 1960s, a service as slaves for the political elite who inhabit special moon bases designed to shelter those select few who will survive Earth's destructions. The format of Science Reporters had been that a serious science documentaries produced a highly respected Science Reports. So when the staff announced that the entire alarming episode had been staged as an April Fool's joke, the public was outraged. In spite of the disclaimers, Alternative 3 spawned the theory that many highly intelligent physicists, chemists, and biologists whatever, have vanished and were taken to the moon. Okay, that is it for today, guys. That's all we're going to talk about, because I'm extremely tired. Just went on a hike today. Alright, so have a good day, and always be good to your people. Bye.